Om Namo Narayanaya.
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 Om Namo Narayanaya. One last time.
Om Namo Narayanaya.
Om Namo Narayanaya. Thank you, Sharav. Thank you. Very nice. This was a good
Welcome.
chanting. And with that, we will start our class. Welcome all of you who could join. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. With the blessings of our Gurus, we will first start with the story. Aditya will tell us the story of Govardhan Parvat and Krishna. Over to you, Aditya.
Hello everyone, the story of Krishna and Govardhan Mountain. Every year there used to be a sacrifice performed by the inhabitants of Vrindavan. Everyone used to be busy preparing for this great event. Even in Krishna's house, all were very busy. Krishna approached his father Nanda, who was very busy discussing with elders of the village. Krishna asked him, "Father, you seem too busy for some great event. Please tell me, what is it about?" "We are getting ready to celebrate a festival to worship Lord Indra. Since Lord Indra is the god of rain, we should thank him for being so gracious in his blessings." Krishna asked, "How do you say that Lord Indra is the one who causes rain, father?" Krishna's father said, "Of course, it's Indra who is the reason for our good fortune, son. He is the one god of clouds and he rules them. So he is the one who has blessed us with the good rain this year." Krishna said, "No, father. More than clouds above, the Govardhan mountain in our village has helped us. The fertile Govardhan mountain is the real reason for timely rains. Father, Govardhan mountain provides us with magical herbs and plants, clean water and air from its top of its peak, and good grass for our cows. So everyone should worship Govardhan." Hearing Krishna's words, Gopal were totally convinced. They all agreed to worship Indra that year instead of Lord Indra. Lord Indra pride was result by this Gopal decision to worship Indra, Govardhan instead of him. In this anger, he decided to punish the people of Vrindavan. Lord Indra said, that little boy has stopped my celebration in my honor. I will send the most dangerous rain and thunderstorm to Vrindavan. They will destroy the whole village of Vrindavan. I will see who will save them now. The bright day in Vrindavan has suddenly turned gloom. From now here, dark thunder clouds heavily with rain boosted in. The people started to run for their lives. They ran all directions to save their families and their belongings. Krishna's father asked, Krishna, since you decided to ignore Lord Indra this year, he is punishing us now. Now innocent people are suffering because of your idea. What do we do now? Krishna said, Indra considered himself to be the Lord of three worlds. It does not defect anyone to be proud of its position. Now I will show him how can I protect my people. Little Krishna pulled his fluid from his wristband and began to blow into it. Heavenly music emitted. The people suddenly lost their all fear deeply, peace into their heart. Krishna then started walking and the huge crowd of people and animals followed him. Soon they reached the foot of massive Govardhan mountain. Krishna effortlessly lifted Govardhan mountain up with his little finger. Krishna said, everyone, enter all your cattle this space below the lift mountain. Do not fear. You will not be troubled either by wind or by water. Here I am, offering protecting to you from everything. All the people, animals, and all the living creatures gathered under the massive umbrella that Krishna had created for them. Above the rain crashed more furiously. Under the Govardhan mountain, they were greatly rejoicing. They were safe under the Krishna. Indra would not do more to them. He come down to Krishna and asked him, my Lord, please forgive me. I have learned my lesson. Krishna said, I brought about this obstruction of this sacrifice only to humble your pride generated by the power. You may go now. Your anger and continue to exercise your power in the proper manner. Indra then demoted to Swarga, having been taught a lesson by Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Nicely you presented this excellent story of Krishna. Maybe all of you knew it, but it is important. You should know how Krishna leads us. You knew?
Yeah, me and Madhav.
Very good. Both of many of us knew, but what is the moral is, even if you have all the powers, you should not be proud about it. Like Indra got very proud about it and he had to pay for it. Okay. We also have powers. Some are good powers, some are bad. Like Sattvic power is very good. Tamasic is very dark power. And Rajasic is another power which is middle. We are a mixture of this SRT, Sattvic, Rajasic, Tamasic.
Sattvic is the best. Rajasic is okay, but Tamasic is the worst.
Very good. So we all have these things in us. If we use Sattvic, it is good. God will bless you. If Tamasic means God will punish you. Rajasic for children is good and he will support you. Because we have to start our journey as a child, then grow adult, then grow older, and then we have to go for the next life.
Die. Die and go for the next one.
But the gunatheeta, the chapter is 14th. Gunatheeta means beyond these three gunas, those who can jump, they will jump out of the life cycle. That sorrow go round or merry go round, I said, they will jump out of it. They won't be again coming to life, and again this cycle will not continue. That is what is explained in this chapter, gunatheeta. We have to go beyond Tamasic, Rajasic and Sattvic also. Now, how these Sattvic people are, they are like very cool people. They are calm. They are like this mountain with ice, and always energy flows in the form of cool water and supplies to the people around. So they are attracted by many people. They get, because they give positive energy, all are attracted to them. Now, no one likes a volcano. The Rajasic people are always in activity, hustling, bustling, but they are full of energy, which can be wasteful sometimes. And Tamasic are the caves, huge caves in the mountain, which are dark. They have a darker side. Inside, nothing grows. Nothing is having positive energy to grow. No sunlight enters there. So this type of things or this type of people should be avoided. With that, we go to the next story, and a temple story of Pandharpur. Aditi, the sister of Aditya, will tell us the story.
Sir, Atharva.
Sorry, Atharva. Go ahead, Aditi.
There is a story behind this temple. Many years ago, there lived a man named Pundalik. He always misbehaved with his parents. Fed up with their son's behavior, the parents decided to leave for Kashi.
Go ahead, no problem.
Pundalik also with his parents left for Kashi.
I think it got stuck. We'll just give 1 minute for her.
Sir,
Yes.
I think so her computer is hacked or something.
Yeah, it got stuck or something for her. Okay, we'll come back when she's come back for the class.
Ready.
Yeah, we will. This is a very beautiful story. We will listen to her after she comes back.
I will tell my boss now.
No, not now. Your verse is after some time, Darshil.
Okay.
We'll go one by one. We'll take your verse.
Okay, sir.
So what we completed was Vishwesh, who explained 14.15 verse. You can read this, Darshil, for us.
Okay, sir.
Directly read the having.
Read the English.
Yeah, direct read English.
Having died when Rajas is predominant, one is born. Amidst those who are attached to action, likewise, having died. When Tamas is predominant, one is born in the wombs of the dull beings.
Very good. So this was explained. what phalam you get. You understood how people of Rajas, Tamasic, Sattvic people are. Now, what happens to them who die, who are very Rajasic? They will come again to the same life we explained. But those who are Tamasic, very
Go
predominantly
down,
Tamasic.
down to the dark.
Exactly. This is a diagram. Can you explain this? Can anyone explain?
Me.
Okay.
Sir.
Yes. Aditi has come back. Okay. Let us go. Okay, Aditi. We are where we were. We were. Yeah. They went to Kashi.
Starting, can I say?
Okay, you can start.
This holy temple located at Pandharpur district of Solapur. Many years ago, there lived a man named Pundalik. He always misbehaved with his parents. Fed up with the son's behavior, the parents decided to leave for Kashi. Pundalik, also with his parents, left for Kashi, accompanied by his wife. They all reached to a hermitage, which was owned by sage Kukur. They all decided to rest in the hermitage. Pundalik asked sage Kukur a path ahead to Kashi. The sage told him that he never went to Kashi. Pundalik was shocked to hear this. It was night time. Everyone was sleeping. After few hours, suddenly Pundalik's eyes opened and he wanted to ultimately change his own life. He saw three goddesses in the hermitage, and they were none other than Ma Ganga, Ma Yamuna, and Ma Saraswati.
Good, good. Continue.
The next slide.
Okay.
And he did not have to leave and
Go to any pilgrimage site to achieve this, right?
Yes, sir. And he decided to himself to their services. And apart from them, nothing was important to him. And the Lord Krishna was, and he decided to meet and bless him. When Lord Krishna came to meet Pundalik, he saw Pundalik was busy serving his parents. When Lord Krishna called him, he expected Sri Krishna to wait and giving priority to his parents. Pundalik gave Sri Krishna a break and asked him to stand and wait on it. And Sri Krishna and Lord and
in the incarnation of Vithala.
Incarnation of Vithala made earth a
permanent abode.
And it is
believed
that he had been
residing
there,
Pandharpur.
Pandharpur,
Since
28 yugas.
very good.
Not only in the month of
Kartik,
Kartik, but devotees visit this temple in
lakhs,
lakhs on day of Ashadi
Kadashi.
Ekadashi to see blessings of God. And so many
These people are called
these people and those people are called Varkari. Thank you.
Thank you for the wonderful story of Pundalika, who was very tamasic to start with. He was misbehaving with his own parents. That is tamasic nature. Giving back answers, not listening to them, doing opposite to what they tell. So that is tamasic nature. But when he decided to go to Kashi, before reaching to Kashi, he stayed at the sage Kukut. And there in the night, because of his blessings, he saw all the goddesses, Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, all at once in the night. And then he realized that you do not have to go to Kashi to meet someone. If you follow what our elder says, you get everything where you are. But then Krishna, in the form of Vittala, he wanted to test his whether he has really become sattvic or he still is leaning towards tamasic nature. So when he came, he saw Pundalik is sitting and his father is lying on his lap, and he's in a deep sleep. Father is in a deep sleep. And then he was asking him, he was waiting for Pundalik, and even he called him, but Pundalik did not listen. So he gave a brick, which is called in Marathi wheat. And then he said, stand on it till I complete my duties towards my parents. So that much reverence he had for his parents. And that's from that time, Panduranga or Vittala, it is called Vittala. So none other than Vishnu's form. So with that, we move to the next part, that someone was going to explain this. When we are tamasic, what happens? When we are sattvic? Okay, Darshil, go ahead.
When we are rajasic, we'll be only in the center Burloka, and if we are tamasic, Atlaloka, Vittaloka, Sutaloka, Talaloka, etc. If we are sattvic, we will go Buravarloka, Savarloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka.
So where you would like to go, children? Where Darshil would like to go?
Satyaloka.
Satyaloka. Excellent.
Satyaloka.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Sir, I would like to go beyond that.
But I would like to be in Bhuvar Loka, this Loka where I am. And after understanding Bhagavad Gita, Krishna's teaching, also I can get mukti. Because if you go to Satyaloka, it will take many janmas and many lakhs of years. Rather than that, Krishna is saying here itself, on this Bhuvar Loka, you can understand the meaning of what is Brahman, and means God, and where he is within you. So when God is there,
Is
you
this
will not,
the entire universe in this picture?
yeah, many
How can that
galaxies.
be so small?
Yeah, it is as a representative. It is an illustration. Okay, to understand
Actually,
that.
it's a bubble. It's a ginormous bubble.
Correct. So we come back to where we want. I would like to be in Bhuvar Loka and get the mukti. So I don't have to take another cycle of janma, go up or go down. Okay.
But I want to go to Satyaloka.
Please, you are welcome to Satyaloka. But you have to study a lot. You have to listen to your parents. You have to.
I am listening.
Okay, good, good. We'll move ahead.
Yeah.
Aditi explained. Swastik, can you read this? 16.
So the 16th verse.
Yeah, just read this line.
So scriptures say that the result of sattvic action is pure punya. The result of rajasic action is sorrow, whereas the result of tamasic is ignorance.
Good. That we already have seen. Like what happens if there is punya? A house becomes a home where people live together, eat together, share things together, help each other all the time, and they happily stay in the home. With Rajasic people, the Rajasic actions, you get a very beautiful home, even bigger home. Everything is available, but they are so busy in their activities. Like nowadays, you can see everyone busy in their own activities, laptop, pad, phone, and they don't have time for each other. And that is not a home, that is house made up of bricks and mortar and walls. So this is what Rajasic people will get. But the Tamasic will go to even darker place. They will be enjoying in wherever they are, but they don't know they are lying in dungeon where there is no escape. So Tamasic personalities.
In that picture, there is steps. Can we go up the steps?
You can go up to the step, but you can't reach in the sunlight. It will be all dark.
What if we go straight and fire cat and kill us?
Yes. Anyway, that is just a understanding. Okay. Now, Madhav, can you read this for us?
I can't, sir.
Okay.
I will read, sir.
No, let us give chances.
What will I read?
Read this 17 point. You read that knowledge.
Okay. 17 point. Knowledge is born out of sattva. Greed is born out of rajas.
Yes. Negligence,
Negligence and
delusion,
delusion are along with
ignorance.
ignorance are born out of tamas.
Very good. So every guna has some kind of fruit. So knowledge is only with sattva.
Knowledge is power.
And it is power. So all of us want this. Greed, like you are always hungry for something, you want more and more, is rajasic fruit. And negligence, you are ignorant, negligence, you do mistakes, that is born out of laziness or tamas. Now, who will read? Dhruti, can you read this?
Me.
Darshil, let us give chance to others. There are 20 people in the class. Okay.
When will my verse come, sir?
Your verse is what number?
I don't know. I forgot.
23rd. Your verse is 23rd. It will come in some time, short time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Dhruti, read it, please. Sattvic people go up. That is, we have seen. Again, this is a repetition.
Sattvic people go up. Rajasic people remain in the middle. Tamasic people
Abiding by the functions of
the
lowest guna.
of the lowest guna go
Down. Good. Nayana has last class. She has told when this verse. Okay, Darshil, read this verse. Come on.
when the seer understands those to be none other than gunas and knows the self which is beyond the gunas, he attains my name.
Nature. So that means like how the Pundalika, when he was going to Kashi, and he got the darshan of none other than Lord himself, then he understood what is his duties. God's duty is nothing. He doesn't have to do anything, but he has to play his role. Like tomorrow, Darshil knows he's God. Will he stop eating food? Will he stop going to school?
No.
No. So what would he do? He knows he is Satvik. So he will do his duties being aware that he is Satvik. He will not do anything which is Rajasic.
But I don't
and
get
tamas.
full mark in test.
That's okay. Even God also doesn't get full marks every time, isn't it? So many devotees goes to him, but not everyone is happy, isn't it? Some have still complaints. So it's okay to not get full marks. Now today we start 20th verse. Aloki will chant with ma'am and then all of us will chant. Over to you, madam.
Okay.
Only
Hari
3
Om.
more verses for me.
Okay. Darshil will not
Yeah.
disturb.
गुणानेतानतीत्यत्रीन् देहि देहसमुद्भवान्
Go down.
जन्म मृत्युजरा दुःखैः विमुक्तोऽमृतमश्नुते गुणान् एतानतीत्यत्रीन्
गुणानेतानतीत्यत्रीन्
गुणान् एतान्
गुणानेतान्
अतीत्यत्रीन्
अतीत्यत्रीन्
देहि
देहि
देहसमुद्भवान्
देहसमुद्भवान्
जन्म मृत्यु
जन्म मृत्यु
जरा दुःखैः
जरा दुःखैः
दुःखैः
दुःख Ma'am, can you repeat?
या दुःखैः
दुःखैः
खैः
खैः
very good दुःखैः
दुःखैः
very good. Now this is a full word, one word it is, so I have to repeat the same thing. Janma mrityu jara dukkaihi.
जन्म मृत्यु जरा दुःखैः
Very good. Vimuktomrutam
विमुक्तो मृतम्
ashnute
अश्नुते
or vimuktomrutam ashnute.
विमुक्तो मृतम् अश्नुते.
Very good, very good. Now let us all chant together. Gunanetanatityatriin Dehi deha samudbhavan Dehi deha samudbhavan Janma mrityu jara dukkaihi. So we'll repeat the whole thing. Janma mrityu jara dukkaihi vimuktomrutam ashnute. Yes. What is that vimuktomrutam ashnute? That yes is called? And what is its significance? Anybody can tell. Yeah.
Ma'am, no significance, but Sakara.
Huh? Shara?
Sakara?
Not Chakara.
Amatra.
Yes, very good. Very good. Akara. Akara is there. Okay. For meaning, we have to take it as Amruta. Otherwise, it becomes Mruta, Just mortal and immortal. It gives the opposite meaning. That is why we must say Vimokto mrutamashnote. Okay. Okay, now explain the meaning, please.
Yes, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. So, Aloki has prepared a presentation. Aloki, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Having gone beyond these three gunas, which are cause of rebirth, a person becomes free from birth, death, old age, and sorrow, and attains immortality. All three gunas are caused of punarjanma. This will not give moksha. Hence, knowledgeable person disidentifies from three gunas. What happens when a person disidentifies from three gunas? Removed. Free, and free from what? Free from all problems of body. When we identify ourselves with body, body problems are our problems. Example, when we identify with the car, and if a car is brand new car, every small scratch is a scratch on our heart. So it is our car, conditions of object becomes our condition. Similarly, the body and condition will be our condition when we identify with the body, and therefore when body is mortal. We do not see body is mortal. Mortality is not a problem, but saying we are mortal is problem. Gita teaching helps us to remove our understanding as we are mortal. And when one's having this knowledge, he becomes vimukta. It's free from all problems. Knowledge gives a new perspective to reduce intensity of problems automatically. Here is a story of Hanumana who has to cross a big ocean to reach Anjaya Parvat to bring herbs, medicines for Lakshmi. The moment he thought Rama, ocean becomes small pool of water. Ocean does not change size, but the thought of Lord Rama gave extra strength or different perspective and from that standpoint, ocean becomes small. Asuras become mosquitoes. You do not require any effort if you effortlessly destroy. Therefore, this knowledge gives us a new perspective from which also problems are insignificant and therefore removed. Problems are not worth talking about. This is called Jivan Mukti or Moksha. With this knowledge or perspective, mortality of body is not a serious problem for him. And he also owned up his immortality nature. Hence, he attains immortality. Attaining immortality is shifting perspective from mortal body to immortal Atma. This is moksha. Hariom, thank you.
Very good, very good. But I hope you also understand this in your daily routine life. Okay. So for that, what we are going to do is, children, all of you, because we will be having some holidays also after the exams, and we want to take a break. Rama madam, and we have suggested.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have suggested one day, like next class to next class, we will call all the parents and children together for the class. There won't be a formal class like this, but I want you to prepare on few.
Only for summer vacation.
Yeah, but you have to,
Monsoon vacation, autumn vacation, spring vacation.
correct. But we have to prepare that those who are doing Gita studies, how it has benefited them, how their daily routine has
Knowledge
changed.
of God, with knowledge of God.
Exactly. So this I will send in the group. Start preparing, and then on that day, we will request your parents also to try and come for the class, maybe or at least 45 minutes of the 1 hour, and we will discuss about how it will change
Even
us,
Appa,
how it will change our surroundings, and how it will benefit to the society. So this is what is planned, not the next class, one class after. I'll tell you the dates and everything in the WhatsApp group. Let us go to the explanation. So this is a repetition of the verse number 5. So Deha Dehinam Avyam.
one of my exams is in Thursday, so I cannot join.
That is not the next Thursday, right?
No, it's coming. I think so it's coming Monday. For Thursday, I cannot join because I have to do a lot of studies.
Okay, those who have anything such things, just write to me. Okay, let us. So this verse told about how it will bind you. All the gunas will bind you. That's why all these three gunas, sattva, rajas, and tamasic gunas, should be taken away from us, and we should progressively leave tamasic first, then rajas and sattvic. Not now. You are small childrens. You have to have sleep. You have to have a lot of energy to work, study, and you should be intelligent enough to do correct work and according to your teachers and
I am
parents.
first rank in my class.
Very good. So you should have all the three gunas. So when we leave it progressively, like this pole vaulter, when they jump from tamasic to rajasic to sattvic, only when they leave these three gunas, this pole represents the gunas, then only they can jump high and they go to the moksha side. So that way we will try, but one by one we have to leave, one by one.
Idea. Like the last thing of the universe, we go to Sattva Guna above Gura Guna. If we jump back, we'll go down.
Correct. So if you go above, means you go to the next level. And if you hold this pole and come down, you will go down. That is tala, rasatala, patala, all that. Right? That's what you're telling.
Sir, that's what I'm telling.
Very good, Darshil. Now, Anand has already prepared this. Anand, over to you and ma'am for this next sloka, 21st.
Okay. Arjuna uvacha कैर्लिङ्गैः स्त्रीन् गुणानेतान् अतीतो भवति प्रभो किमाचारः कथं चैतान् त्रीन् गुणान् अतिवर्तते अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन उवाच
कैर्लिङ्गैः स्त्रीन् गुणान् एतान्
कैर्लिङ्गैः स्त्रीन् गुणानेतान्
अतीतो भवति प्रभो
अतीतो भवति प्रभो
किमाचारः कथं चैतान्
किमाचारः कथं चैतान्
किमाचारः कथं चैतान्
किमाचारः कथं चैतान्
वेरी गुड त्रीन् गुणान् अतिवर्तते
त्रीन् गुणान् अतिवर्तते
ओके नाउ लेट अस ऑल टुगेदर चैंट अर्जुन उवाच
अर्जुन
उवाच
कैर्लिङ्गैः स्त्रीन्
Guys,
अतीतो भवति प्रभो
अतीतो भवति प्रभो
किमाचारः कथं चैतान्
किमाचारः कथं चैतान्
त्रीन् गुणान् अतिवर्तते
त्रीन् गुणान् अतिवर्तते
ओके
Yes. Anand, you have prepared the PPT. Please go ahead.
Arjuna asked, O Lord, with what characteristics does a person who is beyond these three gunas appear? What is his conduct? And how does he go beyond these three gunas? Arjuna asked three questions. Arjuna is inspired by the Lord's teaching, and naturally he wants to know more about that Gnani who becomes a gunatheeta. So he asks Lord Krishna, number 1, Kailingaihi. What are the lingaihi? Personality, traits, or indicators of such a person. Kimachara. What is his conduct? How does he behave? Katham cha etan gunan ativartati. How does he rise higher, go beyond? This is similar to Arjuna's Sthitaprajna question in chapter 2. How does this Gnani interact with people? How does he talk? How does he carry himself, manage his emotions, and live in this world? The Gnani appears like a normal person outside, but inside he is always happy and content, no matter what happens in the world. He knows he is the ever free Atma and not the Anatma, body, mind, senses. This is the only difference between a Gnani or Gunatheeta and a normal person. Let us see Lord Krishna's answer in the next verse. Thank you. Hari Om.
Thank you. Very nicely explained. And also you got in the chapter 2, the verse where in the end, Arjuna asked the same question he has asked before. That how does this Jnani, here gunatheeta, who has crossed the pole, how does he behave? How does he look? How does he walk? How does he maintain himself in others' situations? So he's asking the question because he liked. So how do you think a Jnani looks like? Does he have a halo around him? Or does he walk 2 feet above the ground in the air? Halo, but that is not how Jnanis look like. That is a mystical thing. So once you understand, like
Sometimes they just look like normal people.
exactly. They are normal, Darshil. They are
Sometimes they may be.
yeah. Swastik, you tell a little bit. You tell what you know. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. So when I say it after my verse,
Okay, your verse is there,
like
right?
my verse
Yeah.
explains this itself.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Swastik's verse is there. Over to you.
Next verse is mine.
Yes. Over to you,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir.
श्रीभगवानुवाच प्रकाशं च प्रवृत्तिं च मोहमेव च पाण्डव न द्वेष्टि सम्प्रवृत्तानि न निवृत्तानि काङ्क्षति श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
प्रकाशं च प्रवृत्तिं च
प्रकाशं च प्रवृत्तिं च
मोहमेव च पाण्डव
मोहमेव च पाण्डव
न द्वेष्टि सम्प्रवृत्तानि
न द्वेष्टि सम्प्रवृत्तानि
न निवृत्तानि काङ्क्षति
न निवृत्तानि काङ्क्षति.
वेरि गुड् श्रीभगवानुवाच
श्रीभगवानुवाच
लेट् अस् आल् चाण्ट् टुगेदर् प्रकाशं च निवृत्तिं च
प्रवृत्तिं च
मोहमेव च पाण्डव
मोहमेव च पाण्डव
न द्वेष्टि सम्प्रवृत्तानि
न द्वेष्टि सम्प्रवृत्तानि
न निवृत्तानि काङ्क्षति
निवृत्तानि काङ्क्षति.
वेरि गुड्
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, everyone. I'll be explaining the 14.22 verse. Next, sir. The next slide. So this is the verse and explanation. Now the translation says, the Supreme Divine Personality said, O Arjun, the people who are transcendental to the three gunas, neither hate illumination, nor activity, nor even delusion. When these are abundantly present, nor do they long for them when they are absent. So this verse explains to us the answer of Krishna's question, of Arjuna's question. Now, what was Arjuna's question? How did the people who have transcended the three gunas act? How do they walk? What is their, like? How do they look? Now here basically what it is they are fine in any environment possible. Like you put them in between many athletes, they will be fine. If you put them in a silent group, he will be fine. If you put him in a deluded group, he will be fine. This is an example of a man who has transcended the three gunas. Since he knows that the gunas are at work and not the self, and instead the self has no idea that their guna is working, he, he stands he stands along with this answer without wavering in any kind of way. To put an example, everyone there may be many people in a classroom. Some are shouting, some are silent, and some are just deluded. There will be one person who will find his soft point between all of this. Like he will be fine in that entire environment. And this is the person whom we are talking about in the verse. So those who can stay in any environment are those who have transcended the three gunas. This is a simple answer to Arjuna's question. Thank you everyone. Special thanks to Sachin sir for giving me this verse. Thank you.
Excellent. Though there was some disturbance in the sound, we could understand it. And with the example which you gave was excellent. I was very happy to listen to that example. Children, there will be different type of personalities in your class. But the person who can adjust to all those personalities, who is comfortable with everyone's company and doesn't get disturbed if there is some disturbance, doesn't get too excited if there is some exciting going thing around him, and is always calm in any situation, is a gunatheeta. He has transcended all the gunas. So you must try to be one of such person. Okay. Now that's what someone asked. How does he doesn't have any halo. He is a normal person. So we'll tell one story about this. Okay. There was a ship, and it was in the night time. The captain saw huge lights coming from somewhere. So this captain has, when he sees something, he should not collide. The idea of the ship is to go into the water deep, and it should find a way to go across. So the captain's message to the next person was, the light which is coming, that I am so and so ship's captain. So please move away, because it is a huge ship. The answer from there comes, no, I will not move. Okay. Again, the captain says one more message he sends. I am Vikrant, ship's captain. It's coming at this speed, nautical miles. Please move away. The answer from the other right comes, you please move away. Again, he's very angry. The captain is very angry. He is coming from Sattvic nature to Rajasic, and he is going Ulta, Tamasic. He says, if you don't move away, I'm again commanding captain of this huge ship, then you will be destroyed. what answer comes from the other side? If you will not change your course, captain, you will come and hit me. What is this other light coming from? Tell me. Where is the other light coming from?
Sir, can I guess?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Sir, I think a lighthouse.
Exactly. Excellent. Who answered that?
Sir, Atit.
Very good. So, Atit, this is excellent. How did you guess this? But
Sir, I just thought about.
what about the second ship? Darshil thought it is second ship.
Why are you laughing at me? I'm pretty sure he knew it was a lighthouse because this lighthouse, like, it is addressing to a captain. Because if he was actually arguing, he would not. And also, he said for them to move or they would hit him.
Exactly,
So
children.
it's clear that he cannot move. He's standing there to help them come out of the night.
Very nice. So here also, children, in our whole life, we have something lighthouse like a God consciousness within us. We always talk to it. But if you are having these three gunas, always trying to command things, then you are actually hiding the lighthouse. And you are going to go and have an accident. So the idea is don't.
I think so the captain went to
Captain went to where?
from Satwik to Rajasik to Tamasik to very, very.
So he did not transcend the guna, he got entangled in the guna. Means all these gunas will try to make you entangle into it, and then you will forget that there is a lighthouse within you which is commanding you. So that commanding thing is none other than your own consciousness, your own higher self, the God within you. So when such lighthouse is questioning or telling you, take the right decision, you have to take the right decision at right time. Otherwise, what will happen, you will go fall down. Yes. Now the verse of Darshil, who is waiting from long time. Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Udasinavadasino gunaiyo na vichalyate gunavartanta ityeva yovatishthati ningate udasinavadasino gunairyo na gunairyo na vichalyate guna vartanta ityeva yovatishthati ningate. Darshil, can you answer why? What is that red color letter indicates? What does it indicate?
It is a different pronunciation.
Yes, very good. How do you pronounce that? Very good.
It's instead of that something else.
Okay, that is Mahaprana, aspirated one. See, there is a dot below the letter T. Okay, that shows it is ta. Tree, ta, that is ta. Okay? Okay. Now let us all chant together. Udasina vadasino gunairyo na vichalyate guna vartanta ityeva yovatishthati ningate
Yo
Very good.
Thank you. You will like to read this, Darshil, also? You'll read
Yes,
it?
sir. I would like to read it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, he remains as is indifferent. He is not disturbed by the gunas. He remains firm with the understanding that the gunas alone interact. There was a meaning.
Yeah, there is a meaning. He remains as if indifferent. He is not disturbed by the gunas. Means all the three gunas. He doesn't get disturbed. He does not waver. He doesn't go up and down, excited or disturbed, depressed. He remains very firm. With what? With the understanding that he is beyond these three gunas. And thus the gunas doesn't attract it or interact with him. He remains alone. So with this, what we understand, we should be like the thermostat. Like the AC or the heater has a thermostat. Once the temperature crosses it, it will either stop heating or either stop cooling. Not like a thermometer. With the amount of mercury rising, it will also rise. The sun heat goes up, mercury goes up. If it is cold outside, it will cool down and come down. So that is not what we want. We want to become thermostat. In whatever situation, I will stand firm and I won't rise my anger or my temper. Neither I will lose my temper. So I will be cool.
I will tell a good example.
Okay, tell me.
The thermometer is like with it. If the temperature is high, it will go up. When the temperature
Your sound is not heard to me, Darshil.
when it goes down, it's like tamasic.
Exactly. So what you should be? You should be neutral for all the gunas.
Sir,
Yeah, Sharav?
I am pretty sure you had given the same example before, but with a different explanation.
Exactly. We have done.
In a different chapter, I think, sir.
Yes.
18th maybe.
Yes, we have done the chapter, I think 15th. We have given, no, 17th.
17th, yeah, sir.
Guna Traya
Yeah,
Vibhage. Sorry, I forgot, 17th chapter.
Sir, Shraddha
Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga.
Vibhaga Yoga.
Yeah, there we have given this example because there also three gunas comes, right? Rajasic,
Yes.
Sattvic, Tamasic. So same example is here.
And also the thermometer is the environment. When it touches the environment, suppose something is trending in school. People like that instead of this.
Exactly.
So you also go for that. You're changing according to the environment.
Yes.
But you are supposed to say the same, and if possible, make the environment also neutral.
Neutrals remain the same. So, right, good example. If you are caring for the environment around you, don't let it change. And once the environmental changes happen, it will change you also, like a thermometer. But rather than that, adapt the changes what the surrounding requires, the environment requires.
Example was my example.
Yes, correct. This is your example. Accepted. With that, we will end today's class.
Sir, can I chant it?
Yeah, please chant.
Guru Brahma, Guru.
Hey, this is ending, Darshil. Om Purnamada.
Okay, sir. Om Purnamada, Purnimada,
Purnamudachyate. Okay, I will chant and Darshil will chant after me. Om Purnamada.
Om
Purnamada. Purnamidam.
Namidam.
Purnat. Purnamudachyate.
Purnamudachyate. Sir, I know this. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.